What's good, everybody? Welcome to Unkept Secrets. I'm Cash. It's my beautiful Beyonce.
Yeah, my Beyonce. It's Beyonce, but my name is
Yes,
Bry.
this is true, and she's my beautiful fiance. Let's get that straight. Yeah. In this episode, we're gonna talk about conflict resolutions in relationships. You know what I'm saying? Arguing, fussing and fighting, that type of thing, and how to solve those problems or avoid them problems.
Or how we handle it, because I feel like we got it. We still learning too.
Yeah. So let's get into the intro. We'll be right back.
She loves me, she loves me not. She loves me, that's what I thought. A penny for your thoughts, a nickel for your kiss. Grab a dandelion and make a wish. She loves me, she loves me not. She loves me, that's what I thought. Diamonds in the eyes, gold in the heart. Face like a Da Vinci, her body's a work of art. Got a nigga motivated, she puts me like a shopping cart.
All right, here we go. So we're gonna talk about conflict resolution and relationships. You know what I'm saying? So first of all, we're gonna talk about how we deal with conflict. And
How do we do with conflict?
so first of all, let me just say,
Mm,
when
let's get into it.
when Bree has a problem, it's a problem for everybody. It ticks me off. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I get mad when she gets mad at something. I'm already mad at it. You know why? Because when she gets upset, she makes everybody else upset. Like,
Wow, that's not true.
it's the absolute truth. So if you're mad at um, one of the kids, whatever, anything that went wrong during the day, you're picking at everybody.
I'm picking.
Yeah, you're picking at everybody. You're like, yo, whoa. You're mad. Yeah. You're mad at this person. So automatically irritates me
You
because
feel like I pick at you the most?
I don't think you pick at me the most, but I'm probably the closest, so it feels that way.
Nuh-uh, you just said I pick at the kids.
No,
So it bothers you when I pick at them?
no.
Maybe they deserve it. Maybe I'm pissed off and they're just like not doing shit that they're supposed to do.
But let's say you're pissed off that you broke your screen on your phone.
Which would never happen.
Let's just say then you're mad at everything else. You're mad at everything. You're mad at
Yeah, don't fuck them up.
yeah, exactly, and that's a problem. Don't do that. This is you don't do. Because me, I know how to separate the two. If I'm mad at somebody, if I'm mad at work, whatever happened at work, whatever, some things went this way, some things went that way, I'm just I'm gonna be quiet, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna give my attitude to you. I'm not gonna be like,
which then it comes off as an attitude because you're just sitting in here silent and that's not your normal energy.
but if you ask me what's wrong with you, I'm be like, XYZ happened, boom, boom. Now you know the thing. And to your credit, you will be like, you know, let's try to fix it. Or you try to fix it, you want something
I'm a
to eat.
problem solver.
You want something to eat, you want this.
So like, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you try to fix my problem, you try to make me more at ease of what's going on.
So,
I don't elevate the problem towards you.
We know this, but how do you said I like fuck the world, I be picking at everybody. How do you down me? So like how do you help me come down? Is maybe that's why I could pick at y'all because you don't and how I help you come down, you don't help me come down.
See, so I already get irritated.
Exactly. That's the difference between us is that when you have a problem, I try and fix it or try to make you feel better. But the difference is that when I come home and I'm frustrated, nobody will try and bring me down and make me feel better.
But the difference is I'm not irritating you about stuff that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You're irritated. You're making me irritated by pissing me off. Like, why you do? Why'd you do this? When you you'll bring up something like, why'd you call this person? Did you do this? Did you do that? I'm like, yeah, what are you talking about?
I can't do it all.
No. You deflected. See,
Taylor spit.
No, you deflected. See, like, if you didn't irritate me, if you didn't come at me for stupid stuff because you're mad, it's like, all right, here's the thing. You want to make everybody else as mad as you are. That's the thing.
You think so?
Yeah, that's how it is.
Or maybe everybody's just pissing me off.
No, I'm not doing nothing. If you bring up something, that has nothing to do with what's going on at the moment, like, did you do this? Did you do this? Why is this over here? Why? You know what? I'm sick of this. I want it. Blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now I'm.
Are you saying that tantrum? It's what you're telling me. That's kind of what it's sounding like that you're saying.
Right, if you want to call it that, yeah, definitely a tantrum. You know, so you throw tantrums. That's the difference between.
I throw tantrums.
So if you was just heated and you were just sitting and being a social recluse, and you.
I'm not a recluse though. You are. That's our personality difference.
Yeah, but if you want to be like that, see, when I'm at heated, just leave me alone a little bit. Yeah, I'm just chill. I'm not gonna take out everybody else. I'm gonna just chill, and I'll be okay in a little while. You just like rah rah. Did you do this? Why is this over here? This. Who said you said this? Boom boom. Boom, boom. Like then you just go off, and that's the
Maybe you should try bringing me down instead of getting mad that I'm mad.
But you bring me up, and
control yourself.
I am controlling myself because if I really went there, we'd be arguing. We'd be argument. So I know how.
I'm mad.
I know how you get. I know how you get. So I just contain myself, and I don't escalate the situation. I just chill. Let you boom boom get it out your system or whatever. That's what I do. Be like, yo, it's not that bad. It's okay. It's not good. But it's only this. It's only that. But then when you keep picking, like, no, like, you can't do. You can't do.
You make it sound like I have like anger problems.
You do, and I have.
No, I don't.
I already told you.
I feel like I'm the calmest one in the house.
Oh my god! Normally, but once
I explode, like I feel like I deal with a lot in order to get to the point where I explode.
Everybody deals with a lot. You know what I'm saying? But it don't have to be a lot. It's simple. It could be like, why is this not doing what it's supposed to do right now? Like what the? And then you just like, you know what, this is stupid. Like, and then
I do.
Yeah. So. Okay. And having anger problems is not.
I wouldn't say it's an anger problem.
It's anger problems. If you can't control your anger, that's why they call it anger management. And I've been through many anger management classes in my life. And this is why I know, things don't get you mad.
It's really an anger problem if I'm happy 90% of the time.
Yes. It is an anger, man. It is anger. It's not an extreme problem or something to that extent, but
see.
It is. This is what the show is about. The show is about therapy and learning. And
all right, so your advice is to just let it happen, let it roll?
No, see, my advice is to separate what is making you angry to everything else in life. Just because a person on the street gets you pissed off, don't mean you can bring that into. Just because your boss gets you pissed off, don't mean you can bring that home and start antagonizing and pushing buttons at home and get everybody else pissed off and make things worse. You can just, if that's the case, just sit down and be like, yo, I had a tough day at work today. Sit down, chill. It's gonna blow over. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you know that's the type of things that people that's us. That's us.
Right. Okay. So now these are just outside issues. What about inner issues in a relationship?
What do you mean by inner issues?
Like money.
Money. Those are hard conversations. Depending on couples have a dynamic sometimes where one person feel comfortable talking about this and the other person don't feel comfortable talking about certain things. You know what I'm saying? And
or like, what about financial disagreements? Like having like a disagreement about how to like what to do or what they're supposed to do with their money or how one is spending their money.
Well,
stuff like that.
When it comes to us, we have the dynamic. I kind of control the money, and it shouldn't necessarily be just the man controlling the money. It should be whoever's good at
financially responsible.
Whoever financially responsible, whether it be the man or the woman. And I think finance is probably the number one reason for divorce, right? Financial disputes and
maybe.
We'll look that up.
I think working play a part in it too, like the whole working woman era, the overworking woman era, or like the overworking man, like you know what I mean? Like
you spending too much time at work.
not too much time at work, but spending too much time working, I feel like that could contribute to divorce and arguments. Like if you're like super, super into your career, then you're not really giving time to your family. I feel like that could lead to a disagreement. And that's something you have to really hear your partner out about. I feel like all arguments, you really have to hear your partner out.
Yeah, that's number one. Listening and being aware of what the real problem is.
And not trying to win. Mm-hmm. Sometimes, I know we just had a therapy session for me, but you try to win a lot. Like, I feel like in an argument, you'll be like, because I'm right. And it's not about being right sometimes. Like, sometimes it's just about being heard. Like, even if you guys don't agree, I feel like you have to, like, I want to feel heard.
But it depends on what the argument is about.
God, see?
It depends on what the argument is about. If there's a absolute, if you have an argument over opinions, there's obviously no right or wrong, right? You have to come to some kind of middle ground.
Compromise
on. But if there is a absolute right or wrong, then yeah, you could be wrong. I was wrong, and that's another thing. Admitting.
But sometimes trying to prove you're right in an argument could be like adding fuel to the fire. Because it's not necessarily it's not always trying to prove someone wrong. I feel like when there's a conflict, you're supposed to be like, how do we fix it? How do we get past this feeling together?
Yeah, and that exactly, that depends on, like I said, if focus, if there's an absolute. For the other day, we was arguing about something, and I put it up on Google, and Google said I was right. And you still want to argue with me about the situation. No, Google literally said I was right, but it wasn't like a really personal argument. It's just us.
A discussion
about something.
I feel like we have heated discussions.
We do have heated discussions, and
maybe it's healthy to have heated discussions and not argue.
Definitely.
Like someone has to just like give in sometimes. I pick my battles.
Concede. Yeah, sometimes we gotta concede. Like, like I do it too. Then sometimes when you say something, I'll be like, all right, cool. Just let it roll. Let it go.
In a relationship, to have a healthy relationship, yeah, sometimes you gotta pick your battles. Mm-hmm. That is my number one advice. Pick your battles.